to the cause today. We're gonna be streaming OFC versus Unique Team 2. And I have with me Iction.
Hello.
Hello Iction, and welcome. Just trying to get everything in order, guys, before we start. Seems to be okay. Name is okay as well. Good, because usually when you add the names in OBS, it doesn't really follow to Twitch. So
Right.
that one is in place. We're waiting for the teams to join. I think we're missing one from OFC, and I can tell you that I had to call and wake him up because he thought the match started 9 today.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna join any moment.
All right.
So we'll be waiting for that guy. So Iction, please tell us a little bit about Unique. How old is the platoon? How long have you guys been doing
this? We've been around since like 2017. I'm quite a new member, if you can believe that. So I've been in Unique for like a few months to a year. I can't even recall like exact day that I joined. But basically, since BF5 was released, I played it a little bit, and I was hoping for some serious competitive scene. But since it didn't really happen, then Apex Legends got released, and I was really hooked for that game. So I actually started playing Apex Legends competitively with some of my teammates from Battlefield 1. And then for a few months I tried to do that, but it didn't really work out. And then Slendy, which is also one of the members of Unique now, he contacted me to reactivate our team in BF5, and we were called Retired. So we joined back in BF5 competitive, and we played for a few months together. But eventually the team split up. We didn't have enough players, so then we decided to merge with Unique because they were like our rivals. We were very even, so we would scrim against each other almost daily basis and have very similar results. So we decided that we will just merge with them and create a stronger team, basically.
Oh, great. I played with Slendy. He's a really good player.
Yeah, he's a very fun guy as well.
Yeah. He lives here in Stockholm. We're actually planning to do some LAN party together. Let's see when that happens. But
awesome.
I'll keep you posted about that. It was really nice to hear your story and the Unique platoon itself. Is it? I'm guessing the whole platoon is like older than 2017, right? Or
yeah.
Okay, cool. What other games are you active in? Is it only Battlefield or?
So it's mostly Battlefield. So obviously our players play different games on the side, but when it comes to competitive scene, it's only Battlefield for now. It's not that we have some sort of rule that it's only Battlefield. So in future, you never know, we might go into and venture into other games. But for now, it's just mostly Battlefield players, or mainly Battlefield-oriented players, so to speak.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, I can tell you a little bit short about OFC. You know most of it perhaps, but we started this a year ago by just me and Louis first. We were playing like on random servers and got got hack used a lot, got banned, and then we started to start our own servers. And from there we have just grown with getting more, recruiting more and more people. And in January we decided to get into the competitive scene just to have another thing to do, basically. And we participated in the first tournament, in the BSP tournament, and after that we joined even the Lycans League. What we are doing, which we're really burning for, is to build a team on the core players from the underground servers that we are running. So
right,
100% of our players are coming actually from the
like,
underground,
or your own community, pretty much.
Exactly,
that's pretty cool.
Exactly. Yes, Slendy, we have Iction here. He's casting as well. Slendy is on the stream.
Awesome.
And
Hey,
thanks for
Slendy.
the follow, Notius. Um, yeah, so with the whole platoon is like people from thank you for the love, Slendy. We have people from the whole world here. Like I can talk about today's setup. It's mostly German. Active Simon is from Germany. Louis from Germany. Moplay is from Egypt. Alex is from Iceland. Rumpen is from Germany, and Mustafa, who's always late, he's from Palestine. um,
Peace.
so, and we got people from Israel. We got people from Saudi Arabia, Sweden, the Netherlands.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, so it's like people from everywhere. It's quite of a bunch of people. So tell me a little bit more about yourself. When did you start playing FPS games?
Damn, I can't remember like the exact time. So I would say it was about 10 plus years ago when I started to play them competitively, and it was like Call of Duty 4 time, I think,
Mm-hmm.
when that game was popping off, and that's where I saw like first frag movies on YouTube, and I was like, damn, like these pro players, they're amazing, and I want to be one someday, if it's going to be possible. But back then, I didn't really know anything about the competitive scene or esports, by that matter, and I didn't really have anyone close to me that would be interested in those sort of like things. So there was no one that really would show me the ropes, like how it's done and who's doing it and how it all works. But yeah, that's where I started. And honestly, I played on all platforms. So I played PC, I played PS3,
Oh wow.
Xbox, every single console. Why? Because so like I would play on PC, and then my friends would have either PlayStation or Xbox, so I would play with them on their respective platform.
Mm.
And then I never really had my own PC till I was like 18, so I had PS3 mostly for like playing all the Call of Duty series. And
Wow.
back then I didn't really know Battlefield that much, so
Yeah.
I would try it, but I would never go for it myself. And since I was quite limited to like what can I play because of the money, obviously, that I would just stick with Call of Duty for like 1 year, then buy another one, and it would like keep going like this. But when I went back to FPS after a certain like break, when I got my own PC,
Mhm.
I went for BF1 back then. It wasn't at the release, so it was a couple months after the release of BF1, and I started to play it on public on my own. I didn't really have any friends that played it, and then slowly I started to meet different players and people that were kind of interested in competitive scene. And then randomly someone asked me to join the platoon,
Yeah.
uh, and that's where I met Slendy originally. It was a platoon called Semperfi, and yeah, we started from there. They already had a team. They played competitive. It was domination mostly. And yeah, I obviously started as a noob. I didn't know how to play. I didn't even know like what settings to go for. So I had to like learn everything from the get go. But I just became better and better, and then I joined like the main roster. And then eventually we even left that community completely to just create our own team and joined an organization called Legion Gaming. So that was the time where we started taking it more seriously, and we took it to another level, even though we never really thought it's possible because BF1 never really had a serious competitive scene, right? So
True.
joining an
True.
organization and having like any benefits from playing seemed super unreal, but we somehow did it for a little bit of time. So that was amazing, and that's
Yeah.
how
Sounds
it
the
kind of
same.
went. Yeah.
Cool. Wow, you have been playing for a while. I have as well, of course. I guess you don't know how old I am, but I can just tell you that I started playing Counter Strike from version 1.4. Then maybe you can have a guess about how old I am. Um,
Duh. Okay.
so yeah, I've been playing competitive in Counter Strike, and playing competitive in not much more than that actually. I've been playing some MMOs and stuff in between. Played Battlefield 1945, Battlefield 1. I really didn't enjoy Battlefield 1 that much. I don't know why.
Hmm.
But never been a fan of Call of Duty either. I've tried Call of Duty before, but I really don't like the gameplay.
Hmm.
Uh, But yeah, and then I got Battlefield 6 after a long time. I was away and doing some other things in life basically than gaming, and then started playing Battlefield 6 2018, forth and back.
You
And
mean Battlefield 5? Battlefield
yes,
6 is the
Battlefield
next one.
5. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah. So we started this community, and it has been turned me to playing more and more. So been playing. I play maybe between 2 to 6, 7 hours a day. So,
Awesome.
oh, finally, the 6 people is here. Apparently, he's on Discord. He just sent me a message. That was why I mixed Battlefield 5 with 6, because he said he doesn't have SSD and it takes time for him to load. That's just another excuse, but he's gonna be here any moment now. Yeah,
Awesome.
I see him going online. So great. Do you? I need to just remove the teams actually from the show menu bar. Show squad selected. Is it this one?
Oh, there we go. He's on the server already.
Yeah, perfect. And show outlines of all players. Okay, so today's game is domination. We will be playing. Let's see if I can get this one going. Yeah. We will be playing 2 rounds, 3 maps. Lofoten, Provence, and Almarge. This is we have actually managed to set up a weekly basis practice with Unique. He's one of the teams. The other team is TWP. We play against them as well. We will be casting that game on Thursday, and I'm hoping to get a representative from their side. So this is gonna be a little bit faster gameplay, Iction, don't you think? Because of domination.
Yeah, domination is more dynamic than playing Squad Conquest.
Yeah. Okay, it seems they're gonna start at 40-30, which is in 10 seconds now.
Yeah.
We have OFC on the Allied side and Unique on the German side. So let's see how the squads will be formed and how they will be pushing. There we go. Oh, we had some lag, didn't we? No, they just spawned. There we go. Mustafa, Rumpen taking down the Darko, and Mr. V4 pushing towards B. B is being kept by OFC. We have a Polish Hussar from the back, but he's getting killed off by Simon. OFC is getting a double cap at the moment on A and B. We have Unique pushing from the A house in the yellow house, trying to regroup to push towards A. And they're actually pushing towards A and capping the A flag. OFC, meanwhile, trying to... It's a little bit... I would say they're a little bit spread out. Mustafa running in alone and getting killed off. Red is going for Mustafa. Little he knows that there are some people waiting for him there. Let's see, and he's getting killed off. OFC needs to regroup. Meanwhile, Unique is pushing towards the B flag. OFC is getting pushed in a corner. It seems from the.
Seems like we're gonna look for a triple cap here for Unique.
Yeah, it looks like it. Pretty much, they have lost. Their organization here, it seems. Unique is having a steady grip around the B flag as well. Spread out position well. Simon is trying to push along towards C together with Mustafa and Red Alex. We have only Naldo there. Naldo goes down and the C flag will go to OFC. Meanwhile, more play goes down next to the around the B flag next to the silos. 3 players from Unique is trying to push towards C. We have Error on the left side, Bushik and Querian from the right side. They try to spread out to close in Moplay and Rumpan, but Darko goes down. Moplay is also down. Let's see. The OFC is pushing towards B, managing to kill off 3 Unique players. Meanwhile, Rumpan and Mr. V4 had their own business there. Rumpen lost that one. Lewis is trying to push outside and go for a revive, and he managed to revive Rumpen. Unique is pushing from the C side towards the B flag again. OFC trying to hold them back and managed to kill off 3 unique players. Alex takes down Naldo. Sorry, I'm not really good with the names. I'm trying to learn them now. So
I can even help you with some of them. So like it's Mr. Vadi. He has
Vadi?
this like weird nickname because he couldn't actually put Vadi in Origin because it would
Ah.
it would not let him. So, but yeah,
Alright.
you can just call
Again,
him Vadi.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright, good,
and
thank
same
you.
with Quarian the Draco. You can just call him Draco, and
Draco,
yeah,
yeah.
that's how we call him as well.
Okay.
And he's a leader of our platoon as well. So he's like at the founder of Unique.
Oh, great. Good to know. Maybe we can have him next time we're playing.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Red Alex is pushing in alone. He's very known for this by now. He thinks he's messy, but he's not. Mustafa Simon is trying to push from the right side, and Mustafa goes down behind the White House in the middle. Simon is alone. Let's see what he can do alone.
Nice Panzerfaust by Rumpel, killing Vadi there.
Oh, I didn't see that. It's much happening at the moment on the flag at the moment. Okay, Simon waits to regroup, and that was quite of a smart move by him because they managed to spawn on him. Now Alex goes down again.
Nice triple for Simon.
Yeah, that
he's clearing the Unique right now.
Simon did a really good push there. This is the current score at the moment. 36-71 to Unique at the moment. Unique is pushing from the C flag towards B and also trying to flank OFC to get a Darko. And who was the other one going down? Was it Error? Bashik gets Rumpen and Moplay down. Nice push there. B flag goes to Unique. Let's see what OFC can try to do now. Mustafa is trying to flank from the right side. Meanwhile, no, that was not really a flank. All right, they try to group together to push towards B, but Unique is closing all the flanks now. And OFC have to find something creative to do.
Yeah, so actually what Unique is doing here is creating a line, and you would see that happening all the time when you watch good teams playing squad conquest matches. So this is kind of like a perfect line almost that they did. You split 2-2-2 on the entire map, and you're clearing all the flanks. But obviously you can break through that. But the best possible way to do that for OFC would be to group on one spot, on one flank together as a team to wipe one side and push forward.
And the funny thing is that I have told them this many times, but every time I'm not with them, I usually see them just running around like headless chicken. You can see.
They'll get there. They'll get there. We've been there so many times before we got a grip on it. So everyone has to go through a lot of mistakes to learn how to play.
Yeah. And the line you're talking about, that's actually very well described, because usually when we are playing against good size like you guys, you can see clearly how the players see where the other person is, and they create the line. They cover the left flank, they cover the right flank and the middle part. So the other team has a really hard time to be able to push in. And here you can see it clearly how you guys actually manage to hold the OFC players back. All right, this round is soon over. It's 69-7, and let's see how Alex and Arrow is doing here. Arrow is following Alex, and he kills them off. That was a nice sequence. All right, let's see what else we have. The last 2 tickets. Simon is pushing. Got Naldo looking for him, and that's the end of the round. Ends by 69-0 to Unique. Here was the current scores. Bashik was actually doing quite well, 12-3.
And Simon for the OFC.
Yeah, Simon was doing good as well. Only one death.
Patient player.
Yeah. And that was the end of first half. So what is your taking from this first half, Iction?
So what I've seen that OFC could have done in some of these situations, they could have do a flank around forces of Unique defending B flag, for instance, and go for the third flag. And I see that sometimes they have like a bit of like time where they have a window to do a move, but they're hesitant. You know, they don't know what would be a best play here, and they're waiting with it. Also, when it comes to capturing the flags on domination, once you know that you secured it, so you cleared the enemy's forces, I think you should just leave one person to cap, because it's such a short time for capping flags in domination that you don't really need like 3 or more players to capturing one objective. You know, they could have been already making a push towards another objective in the meantime. And also the grouping that we were talking about, right? Like when you have a line created across the map, you should just force the push on one side and break through, and maybe even go for the tiered flag instead of B, because B is kind of obvious. Like the other team will try to group all the forces together on B, but they won't have time to rotate for the tiered objective.
I agree.
But yeah, that's how I see it.
That was quite a perfect wrap up from the first round. Thank you, Iction. Now we have the second round starting. Unique have already capped the A flag. They're pushing towards the B flag, and as you say, what Iction was saying, you can see here like Lewis perhaps should have been pushing for a flank on A or something, instead of just staying there and try to defend the B flag, because here they're getting easily killed off.
Yeah. And
So
same for Mo, right?
cheeky.
So Mo could have been with the team, because as much as on Squad Conquest, it could have made sense to actually defend the tiered flag. On Domination, like it's really important to defend that B flag, especially initial push. So it could have been useful for the team being with them.
Yeah. True.
But we'll see how OFC will come back on this one.
It's not looking really bright at the moment, but let's see what Mo and Lewis can find out to do here. They're being disturbed by Arrow, I think, because Arrow is covering that area. So is Bus. How do you call it?
Bushek.
Ah, Bushek.
Exactly.
That was good. Easy. All right, Bushek is covering. Bushek goes down to Mustafa. Rumpen and Moplay are being a little bit too defensive, I would say. I would have seen these guys pushing a little bit more, because they have one guy on the left and on the right. Of course, we can see more here than what they can do. But as you're saying, pushing together in one spot, it's always a 50. I would say it's like 80% chance you're gonna push through.
Yeah, especially like if you use the smokes and revives on those pushes, so you trade kills together and then you revive the teammates that are dying.
Yeah.
You can really break through. True. So yeah.
Let's see what our sniper friend is doing there. Throwing knife.
Bushek with a quad kill. Amazing.
Oh, he managed to kill off 3 people there. Oh, what happened to my game? There we go. Sorry for that. That was a failed push, I guess, from OFC. Let's see what Gustav is doing. You can see clearly, like, OFC is not smoking properly, and they're like in the open. When they're smoking, they're going for the revive usually, which is I think it's like a little bit of waste, because they cannot push properly because of that.
Yeah. And also, now there has been a mistake done by Unique, in my opinion, regarding domination. So they pushed too far for C, and that's why players of OFC spawned on A flag.
Yeah.
So if you play domination, you usually want to hold 2 objectives, and you don't want to push your line too far for the 3rd objective, because then the spawns are pretty random, and that's where you can lose control over the map, which some players don't even know about and don't consider.
Yeah, these are really good actually tips for any of the team playing the tournament this Saturday to follow, because you can hear his very experienced guy talking here. I have no experience of domination in competitive gameplay, of course, because I haven't played it. I played Squad Conquest 100% of the time, whenever it has been a scrim. So this is a good practice for both sides, especially for us.
Yeah, and the tournament is just in like 4 days, so it's really a good opportunity for both teams to play it a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was Rumpen got Panzerfaust and managed to kill Arrow off there. Let's see if the OFC team can regroup, and how the unique team is positioning themselves. All right, so the line you were talking about, you can clearly see it here, how they are forming it. The left flank is covered perfectly by Draco. They're not able to push from there. And
Draco
Bushek and
Dido
her.
and
There
the
we
spawn
go.
behind the back that I was talking about. They pushed
Yeah.
too far again.
And this is the thing, I guess, the change you have to do from Squad Conquest to Domination, because they can actually spawn behind you, correct?
Exactly, and that's due to your fail to hold the line on like certain part of the map. If you go too far, then yeah, you're letting them spawn behind you, and you definitely don't want to have that because that creates chaos and opportunity for them.
Yeah. That's so
And
true.
I'm pretty sure that's how our team, so not unique, but when I played with Retired, and we had like first tryout cup for domination that was hosted by Do as well back then. We lost to Do because we had the control over the map, but we pushed too far because we were greedy for kills for the third objective, and they got random spawns on province, and then they managed to capture 2 flags on us, and that already gave them this like short advantage over us that costed us a game. And that was also because we didn't really know, like not all of our players knew how domination works really, so it costed us a game. But that's why you should always practice as much as you can and abuse every single rules that you can find in the game mode, like how it actually works and how you can use it for your benefit.
Yeah, that's so true, so true. And these are like the lessons you have learned by like hours and hours of playing competitive. Oh, we go! Wow, Luis just got bayoneted by Naldo, and we got it on camera, guys.
And Naldo likes to play sniper and bayonet.
Yeah. Oh, what happened to my camera here? There we go. It's a little bit not looking correct. Let's do it like this. 71-1. Similar score actually. You guys won with 69 and 0. Now 71-0. Well done, Unique. And this is actually really good lesson for OFC as well, because I think this is the first domination Scrim OFC is ever having. So they have no experience whatsoever when it comes to domination, except playing on DICE servers or on the esports server.
Yeah.
So you live and you learn.
What I like about domination compared to Squad Conquest in competitive is that it lets even weaker teams to have a bit of chance of competing in the first place. So just like the thing that I told you about, about holding the line and pushing it too deep, it makes it so that you can't actually literally spawn trap enemies in their spawn endlessly until the game runs to 0 tickets and it's over because of the random spawns. So maybe someone could argue that, hey, but it's not competitive because of it, because of the randomness of it. Sure, but it creates more fun when the teams are not perfectly balanced. And also, if one of your teammates is dying a lot, it also doesn't matter because tickets don't count for dying in itself. So that's cool. And that's why I like to have domination capped from time to time, because it gives an opportunity for a bit weaker teams to experience competitive and like a bit of different side of it, and have, I think, more fun. Like it's less sweaty than Squad Conquest is.
I agree. I so agree with you. I mean, it's faster, and as you say, you can actually manage to turn a game if you're a little bit cheeky, thinking a little bit more tactical, and working according to the proper strategies. So we're on to the next map, guys. Provence. We're gonna have 2 rounds here, and after this one, it's gonna be Al Marj. OFC is pushing with their whole team towards B. We see Red Alex. I don't know what he's doing under the bridge, but I'm guessing he's taking a dump. Who knows? All right.
I guess he's covering flank there.
Yeah, I guess so. It looked a little bit odd there. Now he's... Wait, let's see what he's doing. Yeah, he's just camping bush.
Actually, he gave spawns for like entire team there.
Yeah. That was a good one. Then I guess he's been listening a little bit to whatever I've been telling them. All right.
There we go.
Simon gets Valdi down, and Draco goes down. Bushek is trying to push them. and Simon is trying to cover Mustafa. Mustafa is trying to be a little bit cheeky. He gets Bushek
Nice.
down. But meanwhile, Arrow revives Draco, so they're up again.
Really well played by OFC there on B flag. I like that play.
Yeah, that was smart. They came from two sides like Unique did last round. You guys were doing that all the time, I would say, during the last 2 rounds. Alex takes down Draco. Mustafa goes down to Arrow, and Arrow takes down Simon. Lewis is down at the B flag, and the B flag is going under Unique cap. Unique
Thankfully, Mo wins defense on A flag, so they're not losing A yet.
Yeah, Mo is working hard there with his defense. Meanwhile, Mustafa spawned behind Unique and pushing toward the C flag. Simon and Alex have already spawned on him. Unique is pushing towards the A flag with 3 people on the left. No, 2 on the left flank and 2 in the middle on the middle road. Rumpen is waiting around the corner for the Unique players to come. Let's see what Rumpen can do here. He's waiting patiently because that's one of his perks. Waiting patiently. Managed to take down Bushek and also managed to push down Naldo.
Really well played by
Rumpen, yeah. And he goes down to Mr. Waldy. Let's see. Bushek is already up. Draco have revived him, and the A flag is going under Unique control. OFC have the control of the C flag and try to regroup to try to push towards the B flag. Lewis and Rumpen and Moplay pushing from the left. We have a line by Simon, Alex, and Mustafa going down on the left side. Bushek meanwhile goes down to Simon. Draco is covering well from behind and getting good coverage from his teammates and killing off Simon. So B flag is still under good control of Unique. Do we have any random spawns here and there, or is no?
Not yet.
Not yet. Right,
so what I noticed for OFC that they could have improved back then. So there was a clear push from Unique to A, and during that time there was at least 2 OFC players on C that they were just protecting it, but it didn't really need that protection. They could have just went for B instead because they were on the back of Unique. But I get like where it comes from. You know, they respect their opponents and they want to play defensive sometimes when it doesn't really need to be. But again, it comes from experience from playing the game over and over. Really good push now by OFC on B.
Yeah, it was a massacre going on there in the middle. I saw many people dead. OFC managed actually to kill off all the Unique players around B. But Naldo had his own fun on the left flank around C. So and he's getting some respawns. So C flag is going on the Unique control. So is the A flag at the moment. So OFC only have the B flag. Bushek is pushing red and kills him off.
This is like flying from all sides from Unique on B now.
Yeah.
This might be rough to defend it.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Let's see if Simon, what he's gonna do. He waits for a respawn, but he gets killed by Valdi, right? Was it Bushek?
Vadi.
Yeah, Vadi. All right, now we'll have a triple cap in play soon by Unique. Let's see what Mustafa
now there's having
here.
fun with Bayonet again.
Mustafa went down. Let's see if we can get Naldo. Let's see if he's running around with his Bayonet again. Find him first. He haven't spawned yet, I guess. There he is. Oh, he goes down. And I'm in a window. Thank you, game. Let's get some distance here so we can get an overview. At the moment, we have 67 to 19 to Unique. OFC have control of the A flag, pushing towards the B flag together with Simon, Mustafa, Lewis, and Rumpen. Rumpen tried to cover the back, but he goes down to error. Lewis and Red are trying to get in position, so is Mustafa. Meanwhile, Naldo is running around with his bayonet for sure towards Simon. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's have a check here. Will he bayonet or will he not? Oh yeah,
showing knives as well. Jesus Christ,
oh,
player.
He went down.
There we go.
Alex.
He asked for it.
Yeah, those Alex is actually also one of the knifers in our. It just does some crazy knives sometimes. All right, so we have the A and B flag under OFC control. Unique is taking the B flag down by Wadi.
Nice trade by Alex there. So I really
Yeah.
like when I see players cross-firing one player
Mhm.
together, because that shows that they already have like this competitive mindset to play together, not just solo.
Yeah, exactly. And that has been actually one of the biggest challenges for us to change from the running around and killing people in underground to getting into the competitive game style and working. Even though we play as a team in the squad and on underground, it's really not the same. I mean, in random dice servers or community servers, you can actually kill people and then or somebody get kills in front of you, you can revive him instantly. But you cannot do that in a competitive game mode because usually you have two more players pushing the corpse of your friend who just went down. And these are
Yeah,
the way of the things you have to really think about these things. Otherwise, I mean, we went down so many times in the beginning because we had no clue what we were doing.
a really close fight on B there by
Yeah,
Unique and OFC.
I saw that.
Unique barely won it.
Yep, I can actually hear Louis saying, "Of course he kills me," because he always says that when he goes down.
Trust me, we have players saying the same thing, so it happens to everyone.
Yeah. We have Rumpan and Louis trying to push back to the same position where they went down earlier. Simon tried to come from the other side, but Bushik was the faster player there. So we got 4 Unique players pushing towards the C flag, and C shortly is going to be capped by Unique. Meanwhile, Alex goes down close to the B flag. Louis is alone. Louis is trying to push Hussar, but he goes down as well. Unique is having 2 flags control at the moment. Moplay is the only player at the A flag. Polish Hussar is pushing him. Let's see how this goes.
You can see from Unique how they thought about approaching A, but then they heard communication about push on C, and they decided to change that rotation and help on defense.
Yeah, that was actually a really fast move. I saw the way they actually changed. As you say, I was not paying attention to that, but when you say it, I actually recall what happened. And 4 people there, they have no chance. See where Simon is camping here in the corner, and he goes down. Easy prey, I would say, with 4 people against 2. They go down fast. Meanwhile, at A, we have had some fights there, but Moplay, Lewis, and Rumpan have managed to hold the flag still under OFC control. Pushing B, and B flag goes to OFC at the moment. We have a nice push coming in from Unique. Let's see, they're waiting to time it in, I believe. So Vadi is pushing right side towards Alex. Mustafa goes down to Polish Hussar, Error, and Bushek, and Naldo is pushing from the middle. It's a matter of seconds before the B flag goes under control of Unique.
Alex gets another melee kill in the building.
Yeah, he went for the melee kill. That's true. So I have to say, you guys are really pushing nicely. I mean, it's together, it's synchronized, and the skill wise as well. Like on one-on-ones, you're doing, I would say, better in general than OFC players. Even though it's your second team, right?
Yes, it's our second roster, beside X, or you call him Error, but we call him X by short.
Yeah.
And he's from the first division. Sometimes we sadly lack like the full 6 of the second division, so our top roster players join in, because obviously it's better to play rather than cancel just because one player didn't show up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't want to put too many good players on those kind of games, because we want it to be fun and not like unbalanced for the other team.
Sure.
But yeah, sometimes we have to add someone from the top roster to fill in the gap. But yeah, very fun match there.
Yeah.
And very, very close.
Yeah, that was. You can clearly see that OFC players have learned a little bit from their lessons from earlier, and they've adapted a little bit to the gaming style and how to push, how to flank. I saw a few times where Mustafa or Samu was or Lewis even were pushing, but what I saw was also they put Mo Play as a proper defender on one flag though. He was quite static in his gameplay, but I'm guessing that was a tactical move by OFC.
Yeah, I guess
Um,
they have been listening to our stream.
yeah, you never know. You never know. And welcome, Kate. Sorry I didn't answer you earlier. Welcome, Rostam, Slanashek. Welcome. Uh, and thanks for joining this stream. Please give me feedback regarding the cost, of what we can improve, and so on. But I'm actually having a plan for Iction. I think I'm gonna have him as my expert in the scrims. I'll be costing if he has the time for it, of course. He's like, what can we say? You're like the master of tactics. I can hear it. It's really nice
Analyst.
having you. Yeah, it's
Thank you.
amazing. I mean,
Thank you.
the way you analyze things and the way you're explaining it's amazing. I mean,
Thank
this
you.
is
Thank you.
exactly what we should have like in costs, because usually it's just someone commenting. Yeah, you can see people getting killed, but actually understanding the tactics and the strategies and how people should move and so on. I think that gives more to the watchers than just seeing the actual kills. But that's my opinion.
Yeah, it's cool to have like someone that has been on that field so many times already that he can understand like what's going on and why is it happening.
Yeah,
Because like from players' perspective that mostly play public games, they don't sometimes understand like why is this player doing this in competitive. Like I don't get it, but
yeah,
I would like to know because I don't want to be a hater, right? I just want to know like why is he exactly doing this.
yep.
But yeah, honestly, like me and Natus, another captain from Unique, we are analyzing a lot of our games and other games from other teams that they're playing against each other. It's something that we spend quite a lot of time, almost on daily basis, and it's just kind of like interesting for us. And obviously, we do that for our team to improve as well. So it's just something that is exciting, I guess, for me personally, and I'm just into it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, I can hear that you've been doing this for a while. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand when you're. I mean, the way you're explaining, the way you talk about the movement and the placement and so on, and also the gaming style. How many matches do you think you have been playing? How many do you have under your belt?
Oh, honestly, it's so hard to say, but I guess hundreds if you count
Oh
like
wow,
my competitive experience, then yeah,
hmm
it would be in hundreds.
wow, that's a lot actually, a lot. Um, I think in OFC we don't have anyone who's been playing competitive. We recruited a guy recently who's coming from the PS4 scene. He have been playing some competitive games, but he's still trying to get used to the mouse or keyboard thing.
Hmm.
But other than that, I think none of us have done competitive in a way. Um, our youngest player is 14, so I don't know
Oh, that's
who's your
so
youngest
young.
player. Yeah, I know, right? Who's your?
We don't actually have like very young player. I don't think anyone right now is under 18. Like I
Okay.
can't even recall someone below 20 at this point,
Oh,
to be
really?
honest. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we have Falsguard. He used to play with me and Slendy in BF1
Mm-hmm.
and in BF5 as well, but now he's quite busy with like studying and stuff. And he's like 19 or 20 right now. I
Mm-hmm.
can't recall. I think it's 90. Slendy would probably guess the actual number, but yeah, he's probably the youngest in Unique.
Ah, cool. I mean, there's it's both good and bad. I say pros and cons having young players. The pros are that they learn first fast, they adapt fast. Uh, they're in general, in my opinion, a little bit faster players, but at the same time, you need to tell them how to behave. You need to tell
Yeah.
them, it takes that those things actually take more energy. But when they learn and when they start doing their tasks properly, then you have actually a good player there.
Yeah.
Uh, our oldest player is 57 actually, but he's AFK at the moment. He's from UK. That's the oldest player, but he's not in the esports team, of course.
I think I have like I remember some of the other teams that also have like 40 plus players. So yeah, but again, I think it's kind of about the battlefield itself. Like it has a quite like mature audience, I guess, and that's why there's a lot of people that are already post 18 or even post 20, 30 plus. Look at the spawns.
Did it start already? Oh yeah, we have starts already. Did they spawn in front of each other? What happened? Sorry, I didn't see that.
Exactly. They spawn next to each other.
Oh, that's a dice feature.
Yep.
As that's happened to me so many times when you just spawn next to the enemy and just getting killed off in half a second.
Yeah.
All right, we have started. Unique is on the Allied side and OFC on the German side in red. Mustafa and Active Simon trying to push towards the C flag, and Alex
Really
died
well
in
played.
the. Yeah, that was well played. And Alex was trying to do a toilet kill, and he died in the toilet, or outside the toilet even. Meanwhile, Unique spawns next to the shore side. They will be pushing towards C. Alex goes down. He should be renaming himself to that Alex taken down. He's down often. Anyway. Unique is pushing with 4 players for C. The positioning seemed to be quite nice. Simon is trying to hold them back with his FG42. Let's see.
Nice defense on C by OFC.
Yeah, the positioning looked well there. They managed to take down the Unique push, but little they know, Unique is pushing again. Let's see what's happening on the B flag. B flag is under Unique control, but A and C is still under OFC control. OFC will be losing the C flag in a moment. Mustafa is pushed by 5 players and he's in the mid open. No chance for him to survive that one. Simon is waiting for response by his teammates. Meanwhile, he's actually capping the B flag. Let's see. Alex gonna try to get in position. That means into the open and dying. There we go. Mustafa does the same. He also goes down. So Simon is waiting for new response. Naldo knows where Simon is. So does Nemesis. So Nemesis pushing Simon. Simon going down. So C and B flag under Unique flag. That was a really nice push by Unique.
Yeah.
Now OFC trying to do a similar thing with pushing with a line. Lewis takes down both Arrow and Nemesis. Mustafa and Simon moving from the left side. Simon goes down to Naldo, not by bayonet this time. Oh, okay. Bushek and Naldo also managed to take down Mustafa. Lewis is alone in the middle. What will he do? Let's see. He's trying to hide in the smoke here. Looks like Christmassy, bro. Take them down. He managed to take out 2 players, but he eventually goes down to Error. B flag is under Unique control. OFC is pushing again from the A flag. Let's see if we have some random response for OFC, if they can do any cheeky runs. But Unique seem to have learned their lesson as well, so they don't push too far in to keep OFC away.
Wait for it, they'll do it, I'm sure. They'll get greedy.
Let's see.
Nice defense by OFC right now.
Yeah.
Getting a couple of kills.
Simon is he's a beast with his FG actually. I've seen him playing a few times. He does a really good job with that one. But he doesn't do a good job when he's standing in the middle though. He's just staying cover. All right. Alex managed to let's see. No, he doesn't manage to revive, and we are going to soon have a triple cap in place if Arrow managed to kill. No, Arrow goes down. All right, Darko is reviving. No, he cancels it. Was getting pushed by Lewis. Mostar was trying to push Bushek and Vadi, but it's taken down. Alex spawns behind Unique and he's pushing towards B. No, he's going to the bridge to wait for respawns. Meanwhile, the A flag is being lost.
I think Alex is actually flanking for the C flag, which is a good move actually.
Yeah, that is even better. Let's try to see if we can get a good overview here. So
what would be even better if he can get someone to spawn, go on B, and he goes for C. That would be perfect.
Mustafa spawned behind Unique, and he's pushing towards B, perhaps.
Awesome.
Simon and Rumpen is keeping Unique busy at A still, but eventually Simon goes down. Unique is going to regroup to push towards the B flag or C flag. Moplay had a bad spawn and gets killed off. Lewis goes down as well. So Rumpen is alone when he actually goes down as well. Mustafa, Simon, and Alex are pushing B. They managed to take down Naldo. Bushek and Draco is pushing towards B. They get into cover to regroup and push together with the rest of their mates. Bushek goes down in the house, but gets a revive by Draco. Okay, we're gonna see a nice push by Unique again. I mean, the Iction, don't you agree? It's key. I mean, positioning in situations like this, when you try to kind of defend or move forward, is key. I mean, when you're just in the open, I think you are covered, and then you have the other team pushing from the left or from the right, and taking you down. It's like I see it like by OFC several times. They don't manage to get into position in time.
Yeah, it's really important. Like positioning in competitive battlefield is insanely important. So the more you play, the more positions you learn, like which angles are actually good and like which head glitches should you use, and then what other angles can counter you, right? And those angles should be covered by your other teammates. Obviously, if it's possible. Sometimes you just can't prevent every single angle possible, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, you definitely, like, each team has to work on it for sure.
Because what I can see, like when the Unique players are capping a flag or moving, they are actually covering each other. The line you were talking about on the last on Lofoten flag. I see that, but some tendencies from the OFC team to try to do it, but it's not in place still, just because of the experience thing you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
So let's see. Moplay goes down at the B flag. Unique is pushing B. OFC have already control over the C flag. Draco and Bushek go down. Rumpen try to get in position. Lewis is trying to flank behind the house. Managed to get Vadi down, but he goes down to Error. Bushek and Error and Vadi, I think they know about Rumpen. They're pushing him, and he will be going down. No! Wow! Almost. He almost. Oh, there we go. Alex helps Rumpen and manages to stop that push. Let's see if he goes for revive on Rumpen. He should get Lewis as well. Simon is perhaps going for Lewis. B and C flag still under control of OFC control. Unique is regrouping to push towards the B flag again. OFC's, I would say, they're way too close to each other to be able to pull a proper defense. Don't you think, Iction?
Yeah, they're a bit. They would have to split up, and as you can see, they also opened the flank for C.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, now they're getting picked up from different angles, which is a shame.
Yeah, this is something that they really need to work on, like not to sit in each other's laps and try to actually spread out and cover the flanks. That's, I think, in general, something needs to be improved in the OFC team. They're doing a good thing though. They're learning, but sometimes it's just tendencies to come back. Let's see if Simon is managing to hold. Who do we have on the other side? We have many people. He kills off Bushek. I think that's Draco running with Bushek usually, if I'm not mistaken. Simon is quite low on health. He's going for the revive. Now they're getting pushed. Simon is down. Let's see if Naldo's gonna push pull any kills with his bayonet this round as well. There are 10 tickets left. Have nothing to lose, so let's see what he's gonna do.
This should be last push for B from OFC.
Yeah. He's getting in position to a sniping position actually. Let's see. He's really good with with a sniper, by the way. I have been
Yeah,
having
yeah,
a
he
taste of
is.
it.
I can't play snipers, but yeah, Naldo is definitely
Yeah,
experienced with
yeah.
it.
I can't either. I just get bored to death when I spawn with sniper. I just do it for assignments sometimes. That's the end of the second round. Can we say second round? Yeah, or second map even. 35 to 0, and the last one ended 42 0, or was it more? I think it was 40 something. Simon was doing quite well, so was Mustafa. Bushek was doing amazingly good, 17 to 4. Nice job by the Unique team.
Great, great play by both teams, I think, and that was
Yeah.
definitely a bit more interesting than Lofoten was. Seemed to be more balanced and like action packed.
Yeah, yeah. And I see, like, I mean, this team is actually very good for OFC to face, because you guys are moving well. You have very good skills, and we can learn a lot from the Unique team, actually. So it's actually nice. We next week same time, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. If
We
there
should
are
have it
players
planned.
interested
Yeah,
into playing, then for sure you guys can make it a weekly thing, for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we have a weekly thing with TWP, and I don't see why we should have with you guys either, because it looks that we will eventually, when we get stuff in place, tactically and strategically, we could give you guys a match soon enough.
Yeah.
So they're asking about the time. Is it live or it's not live? It's not live.
I mean, they said live, and then Nemesis asked what time.
Yeah,
So there might be a confusion
yeah,
there.
they're spawning. They're spawning. I see 2 spawns from OFC. 2 spawn. Yeah, there you go. All right, OFC is spawning next to the A flag and Unique to the C flag. A flag is under OFC control. Sorry. Unique and OFC are pushing towards the B flag. Unique is first. Let's see. Simon's trying to push towards the flag. Little he knows there are many people in front of him. Let's see what he managed to do there.
Nice Panzerfaust by Mustafa.
That was very fun. See Simon? Now he goes down. It was a nice defense by Unique. Managed to kill off the whole OFC push. Rumpen is burning and running into a house. Meanwhile, Lewis goes down next to the B flag as well. We have the B and the C flag under Unique control. Simon is spawning on the right flank. Let's see if he's going to run in the middle or try to flank. No, he's running in the middle. Moplay Rumpen going down in the middle. Unique is holding the line beautifully while they're pushing towards the A flag. Simon goes down on the left side, and Naldo is together with Bushek are pushing. Let's see if Bushek's flank works here. He's got 2 people in front of him. Almost gets Lewis down, gets Moplay down. Still have his push going on here. He gets Mustafa down, but eventually he goes down to Simon. The A flag still under OFC control. Unique is
but now Unique
in.
is gonna spawn on their teammates, and it will be
Yeah, it's gonna be a triple cap. Yeah.
Yep.
And Moplay, Lewis, and Rumpen spawn on the right flank, so they're gonna be pushing towards B. But as you were saying, Iction, last round, when you have the B flag in front of you, perhaps you should go for the C flag to actually push the enemy even further back.
Yeah. Actually, Simon gets a C spawn.
Yeah. Did he? Oh, there you go. Yeah, he got it. You really need to spectate from above this game type. Otherwise, you miss a lot of action.
Yeah. That's how I am spectating it.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to do both things, right? Because like as a streamer, and like you want to show the action and how those players fight each other and get like cool kills.
Stanishek, it's friendly fire is not on, my friend. It's some weapons and stuff are forbidden, such as like Type 2A, of course, shotguns.
Yeah, shotguns.
Somi, grease gun. let's have a look at Error, what he's doing here. And Sticky Dynamite is forbidden. Oh, nice headshot by Error, but he gets killed off by Alex. Let's follow Valdi, pushing towards B. This room we have 1-5. All the OFC players are down at the moment. Let's see, they have one player on the right, one in the front. Trying to cover it. I like that positioning on top of the rubble. Sorry. Active Simon goes down in the middle by Vadi. Sorry, I just say Valdi. I don't know why. I'm really bad with names, by the way. Let's go. One-on-one. Now it goes down to Lewis.
Nice. This is a wipe for Unique.
Yeah, they managed to actually wipe the whole Unique team down. Let's see if they manage to get B quickly so they can push towards A.
That's a super fast cap for B, and now well, let's
now
see
you see
they
they have the
defend
same issue here. They're running together. Try to gather out, how do you say, spread out a little bit faster than what they did, and that's something I guess you need to learn again for through experience.
Yeah.
Red is doing a good thing. He's trying to run the left flank, but he's running headlessly and getting killed by Nemesis. That was a fast return by Unique. Beautiful return. And very well positioning. We have 3 people on the right flank, 3 on the left flank, covering the areas. Simon is unable to push due to Nemesis. Good aim over there. Mustafa goes also down to Nemesis. So now Alex is waiting for response, for regrouping. Let's see what we have here. Rumpen is trying to get a bit more play to push, but Rumpen goes down. This is a really nicely arranged line. Iction.
Yeah. I mean, since Nemesis and the X are both from our first division, I can tell that they are covering the empty space on the map that needs to be covered. So obviously it's an extra boost and advantage for our team because they know how to play and how to cover the lines.
They're doing it. I have to say they're doing it very nice for being your second team. Even, I mean, these guys are playing really good. They're having a good tactical analyst, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, some of these players have experience, like past experience in playing a bit of competitive. Some of them played initially for Unique, so back when there was like not that many, really experienced and strong players, and when the competitive was still kind of young for Battlefield 5.
Yep.
And now, since we wanted to involve more players into this, and there are other teams like TWP or you guys, like you want to also compete and learn it, then we decided that we will have that second division team to also give them a chance to to show up and compete on their level.
Yeah, for sure, and it's actually nice to have this. I have to say it would be nice to have a kind of like second division when Battlefield 6 is getting released to having these new teams to actually enjoy the game as well and not getting like one framed or destroyed in 0 seconds.
Yeah.
When they actually try to learn something and start with it, that would just destroy their motivation totally.
Yeah.
Like I lost the will of my life when I played against United and Dawn because that was just one framing all over the place.
Yeah, I know how it feels.
Yeah, it's just insane.
There were teams in the past that would beat our top roster to the spawn. It was I don't care roster, and most of our games would be super difficult and almost like triple cap scenario all the time. And yeah, it's not fun. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it is. Let's see that OFC have lost a player. Let's see who it is. Active Simon, Mustafa, Lewis,
Mo actually disconnected.
And one more disconnected. Was it Lewis?
Seems like it.
Let's check the chat. Have they said anything in the chat? I'm gonna quickly check. See if they're still on Discord. Yeah, they're still on Discord. So I guess they had disconnections. Let's go mix. Mo disconnected. Okay, so it seems that Mo is back. So they want to go mix now, or who said mix? Error said let's go mix. Do you know anything about this, or?
I don't. But seems like Unique and OFC players want to mix between each other.
If they want to do it for the last round, that's just completely fine, I guess. The friend list is offline. Yeah, I had it as well when I logged.
Oh yeah.
I tried to. It just said chat offline or friends list offline. Complete mess. Is it? It's Tuesday today, yeah.
Yes, correct.
So they usually send an update Tuesdays, and Tuesdays usually the day the client gets messed up. I really hope the new client or the desktop Origin desktop, whatever it's called, it's gonna be working fine. Because one of the biggest issues in Battlefield 5 gameplay, for at least when you're playing with friends, has been this: the friend list is bugged. You cannot join on a friend when they're inviting you. It says game doesn't exist. Then you have to go to Windows, click on the play button next to your friend's name, and hopefully you will get in. Hopefully you will end up on the same side. This is actually really ruining the player experience, in my opinion.
Yeah, it definitely is an issue, and for competitive side as well. Like it's really annoying when, apparently your friend is online, but it shows that he's not, or your Origin out of nowhere goes offline for no reason whatsoever, or the servers go offline. It's like it's a lot of issues with like connectivity, and they are very annoying.
I see that Lewis is disconnecting, but he's back again. Okay, everyone's back now. So let's see if they can join the right side. I think this is the main issue. They're leaving to join the right side and then end up on the wrong side. Now Naldo left to see if he can join the right side. Let's see if Lewis is gonna leave.
I saw that Natus is joining the server. I'm not sure if he's going to play or he's just going to spectate.
I'm not sure. I don't see him in the player list, at least. Maybe somebody had a connection issue. I mean, it's just the last round, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, he did made a message in the chat that he's on the wrong side, of course.
Yeah, this is okay. Now it seems all. Oh no! All 6 were on the right side. Now we have all 6 OFC on the right side, at least.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Thank you, EA. I'm not gonna blame DICE. I'm just gonna blame EA because of Origin.
Yeah, now we're waiting for the last player for Unique.
Yeah. So, do you guys have any streamers in Unique?
Not really. So we don't really have people that would be like constantly streaming in our team. Okay. We were looking for one, but that didn't really went anywhere. So some of our guys do stream like in their own time, but not like on daily basis or anything. Like they don't have a schedule. So sometimes they would stream, but not that often. A lot of us record, like we record our gameplay to analyze afterwards, but we don't really stream.
Then maybe we should do some stacking together and stream. Like we could. First of all, we're gonna have an event this Sunday. I guess you know about this already.
Yeah, we know, yeah.
So it's a pre-event and invites only. So we're inviting people, the teams we are playing against. We're gonna do some knives and launch mines and for the loads. And next Saturday we will have the tournament. So we'll start from 7 and on, and end with a big map Zerg. So. I mean, if you guys can join for that, that would be amazing. All right, let's discuss that a little bit later. The game starts. This is the last round of these 6 rounds we have been seeing so far. OFC has the C flag under control and getting control of the B flag. Meanwhile, Unique is pushing them. Alex and Error having their own fighter. He's trying to revive. Let's see if he survives. He's getting pushed. Oh, he gets passed by Error. Error gets Moplay down. And now he's waiting for him. Oh, Alex being taken down. And the winner of that fight was Error. Nicely done. Meanwhile, we have a good fight on the B flag. Mustafa and Naldo. Oh, gets taken down by bayonet charge from Naldo. And we have the A and B flag under Unique control. Unique is pushing towards the C flag. Alex was taken, he's running out and gets taken down. Mustafa does the same. Rumpen is trying to play a little bit tactically and gets taken down with another bayonet charge. He's on a streak here. Lewis is down by Naldo. Yeah, Naldo he's beasting, man. Moplay is alone. Let's see if Naldo's gonna push him as well. Now he gets killed off by Error. Unique have a good control and they're getting a triple cap in place. OFC is all spawning on the same spot, it seems. No, there we go. Mustafa and Rumpen have spawned already close to the A flag. So I have Alex. Meanwhile is Simon and Moplay and Lewis was trying to keep Unique busy. But Moplay is going to get knifed. Is he? No. He managed to kill him down. Oh,
X failed.
Yeah, X failed. That was a good sequence there. All right, OFC is pushing towards the B flag. Alex gets taken down by Nemesis, and Nemesis is getting taken down by Mustafa. Mustafa is pushing. Ushek is trying to cover the area. Let's see what Mustafa is doing. He likes to be in the houses, I know. He likes his houses. He's getting some rubble over him, so he's getting out. They know already where he is. Let's see what Ushek is doing. Ushek saw him. And Alex is getting taken down. I'm gonna tell him to rename his name to Alex was taken down. Bushek is pushing, but it seems that they have a good control over even that flag, so they're pushing towards the A flag, while OFC is badly pushed back at the moment. The only thing they can do is hoping to getting some good random spawns towards other flags. But for now,
from what I've seen, someone disconnected from FC sadly, and players are figuring out if they can wait for the last player to join back.
It's not Lewis, Mustafa. Yeah, it was. Who is it? Oh, Simon.
Yeah.
He's got to disconnect. Yeah, just finish it, I guess. I mean, it's just last round. Maybe they will decide what they will do.
Yeah.
It's a triple cap in place anyway, so.
Exactly. So, like, if they wait, the round is going to finish. So.
Just play.
I like how Vadi said to cap A and then X is just solo defending it. Greedy for kills.
Alright, let's see Arrow what he's doing. He's waiting. Managed to get Mustafa down, but he's been taken down by Moplay. Oh, Alex. Naldo gets Alex with a proper bayonet charge, and Alex gets Nemesis with Machete. By the way, have you seen this Warwick guy? He's the caster who's commenting. The United.
Yeah.
That guy is amazing. It sounds like watching Spanish football. I really like watching his casts.
Yeah, that's like one of the things that I really like about Spanish casters. They're like super enthusiastic.
Yeah, exactly. Nalu is trying to push into A, and he bayonet charges. More play. Was that right? No, the Alex. Alex was taken down by a bayonet again. And he's going in. Nemesis was going in for Mustafa, but he misses him and gets taken down. Mustafa is alone, and the triple cap is still in place. 7 tickets left for OFC. I can't see this one changing much. So Mustafa is trying to flank Error and going for a knife or something, but he's so surrounded, man. He's so oh, he goes down. There we go, and that's the end of this match. Very well played by Unique and nicely done by OFC. I saw a lot of improvements actually in this match compared to the other one we played against the L3.
So, for sure.
And it was nice to see these things. I forgot to show the score table, unfortunately. All right, we're gonna try to wrap this one up for now. Iction, man, very nice to have you. I'm gonna definitely invite you for more calls. It's always nice to have an expert, and you know, having your opinion and thoughts about the gameplay and so on. And it was nice to know about your gaming career and so on. So
thank you
for joining.
thank you for having me. And if I'm free, we don't have anything going on, I have spare time, I'll be glad to join you again.
Yeah, sounds great. All right, thank you, Unique, and thank you OFC for the game for today. And again, thank you, Iction, and I wish you all a good night.